Hi, I'm CJ Altenberg with Transwest Trek Trailer RV in Frederick, Colorado. We appreciate you tuning in this morning. So behind me is a brand new 2023 Logan Coach Stockman combo. This trailer is 26 foot on the floor. These 26 footers have become very popular over the last couple of years. We'll go ahead and take a look at the drawing, then we'll walk you through this trailer and how we optioned it out. Again, I said 26 foot on the floor. We have a 5-foot front dressing room on it. So that leaves us 21 foot of stall space. It is 7'3" wide, that is standard width, and then 7 foot tall, that is our standard height on these Logans. But every one of these trailers is a little bit unique, a little bit different. We put different options on them as we're building them. Again, these 26 footers have become just a very popular setup and size. It just gives you a little bit more tack, a little bit more stall area. But with combos, they're so versatile, because you can haul livestock, you can haul horses, you can haul toys in these. So they're very popular from the standpoint of purchasing new or even resale value. A lot of times customers, they don't even want to get rid of them. They want to hold on to them, or if they want to maybe look at upgrading or making a change, they usually have a buddy or somebody like that that's willing to buy it right off their hands. So when we're looking at a Logan, we're looking at a galvanized steel frame, aluminum body here. So we have the strength of the steel. We lighten it up with the aluminum. It also gives it that aluminum look to it when it's all said and done. But that galvanized steel frame isn't going to rust like black steel will. So with that being said, you have a lifetime corrosion warranty, being the first owner of this trailer on a Logan. You have an 8-year structure warranty and a 2-year hardware warranty. So that's basically your nose to tail warranty on the trailer as far as that's concerned. Now, one thing that they do, and I really like this, and we'll see this throughout the trailer, I'll point it out, but it's this Vortex lining. This Vortex lining is like a bed liner. It's extremely strong, it's extremely durable. In the stall areas, I think it deadens a lot of the noise. Just we don't have quite that echoey sound that we normally do on some of these trailers. But they incorporate it throughout. Even on the Gooseneck drop wall here, this is a place where if you're driving down dirt roads, gravel roads, throwing those rocks at a high velocity, these trailers don't get beat up near as like we see in some of the other manufacturers. Now I won't tell you that you won't be able to get a ding in this eventually, but it is going to have to be a serious rock at a very high speed to dent this and actually ding it. This one here is a manual crank jack. If you want to upgrade to a hydraulic jack, the electric over hydraulic is what we prefer. The Equalizer makes, because it has a manual override, but that can be swapped out. That is something our parts and service department can do for you. Spare tire. This is actually an aluminum wheel that matches the aluminum wheels that we'll show you as we walk through this. So it's not like you get 4 aluminum wheels on the ground, then a steel wheel for a spare. You get a set of 5. One thing underneath this gooseneck area here is an LED light. And I like this light because our cargo light on the back of the truck is usually blocked by the front nose of this trailer. So if we're hooking up, maybe we have to get to that spare, just, you know, in general, working back here in the truck, it's nice to be able to reach up and turn that light on. You can swivel it if you need to change different angles of it. And then the light switch is actually right up here at this corner. So even if this is hooked up to a truck, it's real easy to reach in and then hit that light switch, turning it on or off. Now we do a couple different setups as far as these front tack rooms go on these stock combos, but more importantly in these 26-foot combos. This one here, as you can see, we can see straight through this trailer. So we have dual man doors, so one on each side. The setup is the same on each side of this trailer. So we have a nice heavy-duty tack door, a little bit wider tack doors on the Stockman combos versus our bullseye models that we carry quite a few of. But it gives us a little bit bigger door opening. We have a blanket pull rack, 4-tier blanket pull rack that pivots out and then snaps back into place on the actual door itself, and then a brush tray. Again, it's going to be the exact same on each side of this trailer, but as you can see, you can throw some, you know, brushes, fly sprays, any bottles, anything like that right in here into this brush tray. Then you have a swing out saddle rack. So you have 4-tier saddle rack post here on each side of this trailer, so you can haul 8 saddles on this. Now these you can remove, so if you want to stagger a sequence, maybe remove one, maybe you don't need to have 8, you want to haul 6, you can swap those out. The one thing I like with these wider doors is it gets these pads away from the door frame, so we're not dragging saddles on door frames, swinging it in and out of the trailer. As we come in, this is going to be carpeted, so we're carpet on the floor, we're carpet on the gooseneck drop wall, and then up on the deck as well of this trailer. You've got some LED lights. You have one above each door, one up at the nose, as you can see there, and then you've got some windows, so you get some natural lighting. You're also going to have windows in your doors, so you can get some fresh air in here by opening those up. You can get a cross breeze through here. This is a great place to throw a mattress, throw a bedroll, something along those lines. There's plenty of room with this trailer being 7.3 wide. You have that extra width in here compared to most trailers, but there's a lot of room up here if you were wanting to spend the night in this trailer. Directly above me is a clothes bar, just to hang some clothes if you want. You can hop in here, change in this front tack room. One other thing that you get when you go to the standard models, so your Stockman combos, and then your Riots, is you get this ramp for changing your spare tire. If you have a flat, something along those lines, you grab that spare, you can actually just drive up on this ramp. Again, that's standard on these models that we're looking at. Then you have this fold up cleat. So if you want to just make it easy hopping in and out of the gooseneck area, you've got that cleat that just flips up and down. On the partition wall, you're going to notice that we have carpet with a row of bridle hooks all the way across there. So you get quite a few of those. Hooks can always be added. If you wanted to add a lower row of those, you could do that. We like the carpet behind the bridle hooks. That's standard up high. You're going to have that Vortex lining on that lower part if you want. Carpet could be added there. Again, there's a lot of things we can do to these trailers after the fact through our parts and service departments. So these are heavy duty doors that Logan makes, so a lot of framework in the door, so it's a lot heavier. You feel the weight of the door open and closing. We're going to be utilizing these doors about every time we use this trailer, getting in and out. So open and closing, we want them to be heavy duty. We don't want any lightweight doors. You might notice some manufacturers have a rounded door at the top. That's a prefab door, so it's very, very lightweight. I use the example of, just imagine a big piece of wood in your hand here versus a piece of paper in your hand on the prefab. I mean, it's that type of difference in the weight and the way these open and close. You have the welded hinges as well, so very, very strong as far as that's concerned. And on this trailer here, we opted to go with the silver color. White is standard. Logan, you can change colors. The only upgraded price is going to be if it's a custom color or if you go with any of the black colors, whether it's like a polished black or a matte black. There will be an upgrade there, but if you go with like the silver, the charcoal, the champagne, slate, some of those real popular colors that we do, there's no additional charge. It's literally just changing it on the spec sheet. But this one here, we opted for silver. Directly behind the Tack is going to be an escape door. So if you need to utilize this, hopping in and out of the stall area, you can do that. And we'll walk you through the rest of the stall area when we get to the back of the trailer. A lot of hooks, as you can see. I mean, we have 21 foot of stall space there. So on this side here, you have 5 tie rings. You could add more if you'd like. At every post, you can go ahead and put one if you want. There's an LED light in the middle. That's an 8-inch awning light, so it's not the pedestal light that sticks up off the trailer. But it's nice to have those lights. The one underneath the gooseneck, the Tack. I'll show you the ones in the stall area, but there's one on each side and then the rear of this trailer, so we have plenty of lights. We have 2 7,000-pound Dexter rubber torsion axles, 16-inch aluminum wheels. Logan is actually using Lion's Head, the vendor. Our other new brand that we carry, Cimarron, has been using Lion's Head for the last couple of years. It's really good because then you get some tire warranty on this as well. You have a 1 year, no questions asked warranty on these tires. If you catch road debris, if you have a blowout, if you catch a nail that can't be patched within the first year of owning this trailer, they'll send you a new tire. You just take some pictures of the damage, the codes on the tire itself, fill out the claim form, send it in, and then they'll go ahead and send you a new tire, and then also send you a little bit extra to go ahead and do the mount and balance as far as that's concerned. But again, nice to have some coverage there on the tires as well. And as you can see, we have 2 rows of plexiglass. So we have those 2 air gaps. We opted to put the plexiglass on this one, so if you want to seal this trailer up a little bit more, you can. And then at the back here, there's an aluminum piece right here that you can take off, slide that plexiglass out. I would go ahead and reinstall that aluminum piece just so it's there. You know where it's at. It doesn't get lost somewhere in the shuffle. All right, as we get to the stall area in the back of this trailer, first thing you'll see that LED light right above me. This trailer here, as you can see, has the rubber bumper that goes across. Maybe you prefer a rear ramp. If you'd like to do that, we can order one in. With this being a silver, we'd have to order the ramp in, but it could bolt on right on the back of this trailer. We remove that rubber bumper and that folds up right over the back gate on this trailer. But as we're looking at this stall space here, again, we have 21 foot of stall space, so it's cut in half where this center cut gate is. So we're 10.5 and 10.5 as far as these stall sizes. Again, you see this Vortex lining throughout the trailer. Again, they utilize it about anywhere and everywhere they can. We are a big fan of this stuff. It's really easy to clean. It's easy to power wash out. In my opinion, you nose the trailer up a little bit, come in through the escape door with your power washer, and just start power washing everything out. Now, you don't have to worry about pulling mats on these Logans. And this standard model that we're looking at here, the Stockman combo, again the Riots and then the Stockmans, this floor is standard. What we're standing on is there's aluminum planks that run the length of this trailer, and they are Vortex lined as well. And then you have this porous floor, this sure grip flooring on top, that liquid, urine, whatever it is, will work its way through this porous floor. Out the trailer it goes. And with the aluminum being Vortex lined, we're not having that aluminum and urine making contact. Urine's very acidic and it's hard on those aluminum floors. Here's a actual picture of what I'm standing on. So here's our planks. So you can see there's an angle and there's a gap between them. So as it works through that porous floor, it makes its way to one of these gaps and out it goes. Now why there's an angle is, gravity will let that liquid go out the trailer, but as if you're driving in weather, it's not allowing it to come back into the trailer itself. But it's got a lot of grip to it. Even when it gets wet, there's still a lot of grip to it. We've got a lot of people that run in very sandy country, and everybody has said not a problem. Floor drains extremely well, just how it should. Now with it being 7.3 wide, you're going to have a little bit of wheel well on each side of the trailer. Not much, but just a little bit. One thing up here between these two air gaps, if we have plexiglass, we can't throw a lead rope around these upright posts. So they've gone in and done a tie rail the entire length of this stall area on each side of the trailer. So you have it on each side. So if you need to tie a horse up and you have this plexiglass in, you still can without having to access those posts. Then you're going to have a center slam gate. Nice solid seal to it. There's a release on the inside, there's a release on the outside of the trailer. So that's really nice from the standpoint of being able to, if you got it loaded full of cattle, being able to go ahead and release it there, swing the gate over out of the way. But slam latches I'm a big fan of just from a safety standpoint. You start getting cows in there, maybe a load of bulls, they start pushing back on you. It's easier to get that slammed just for safety purposes, again, a lot quicker, and then you can get out of the way as far as that's concerned there. Aluminum roof on these. There is a bit of a bow to it, which is really important if you live in, parts of the country where you're going to get some snow. Snow's going to sit on it as it melts. We want it to get off the roof and away from the roof. for the roof seals. One of the main reasons why is it'll just kind of eat at those roof seals over time. You will have to reseal the roof on every trailer. That's just part of maintenance. It's like doing your brakes, your bearings, as far as that's concerned there. But it is important to have that. There's some competitors that'll have a flat roof, and we notice that we're having to reseal those roofs more frequently and sooner, just based on their age because of that reason. Then you have a couple LED lights in here. There's switches at the back for us to turn those on, so we don't have to get in the stall area to turn those lights actually on and off. Okay, at the back here we have another slam gate. Again, for safety purposes, it's nice to swing that, slam it shut and out of the way. And then you've got a big cam that goes over it as well that locks into place. We have two locking points on this. We have this cam and then the actual slam latch itself. And then on top of that, with this one here, you have the rear slider. So if you're butting up against another trailer, moving something across or at an alleyway, it's nice to be able to just get right to that and not have to swing that all the way open. But the slam latch is fantastic just because, again, safety purposes, slam that gate and then worry about getting that cam shut after that. So over here you can see more exterior tie rings. Again, we can add more. There's another LED light. And then here's the release for that center gate right here. So you can just pull that and then open up that center gate there. And as we get towards the tack area, again, as you can see, the mirroring setup that we saw on the other side, swing out saddle rack, 4-tier blanket poles, and then a brush tray. So again, the exact same setup. These setups, these dual-sided setups, have really gained a lot of momentum. You know, we hear a lot of customers love it because they can say, oh, it's a his and her side. You know, you can have your saddles on one side, they can have their saddles on the other side, take your horses to each side of the trailer. It's just nice to be able to operate off of either side of this trailer and accessing everything you need to in that tack room. So again, a very, very good setup as far as a stock combo goes. As you can see why these 26-footers have become so popular. We get you a little bit more tack, we get you a little bit more stall area, and then again, we have different tack setups on these. We've got some other ones on order, but this trailer is available today. We do take trade-ins. Delivery is available. We can also help with financing. So we can do about anything there you could think of out there. We can help you out with that. I'm going to give you the stock number on this one just for reference. Again, it's a 2023 Logan Coach Stockman Combo 26-footer. Stock number is 5N211681. So give us a call about this one or one we have on order. We could also build you one exactly how you want, but a lot of these we can do some things after the fact to make it yours as far as through our parts and service department. So give us a call. Anybody on our sales team can help you out. Our number is 303-684-3400. Thanks for tuning in. Have a good day.